Yeah, what's going on? It's Monday, February 15th. Welcome back to the Peer Rap Podcast. This is now episode 4. It's President's Day. We had Valentine's Day yesterday. I'm here with Brian MCK. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram, BrianMC.K. Also Darneezy. I'm not spelling that out, so you can follow him on Twitter and Instagram as well at that name. How y'all doing today? How was y'all weekend? How was your holidays?
Hey, y'all see the shirt? Y'all see the shirt?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get to that.
Talking about the weekend, we talking about shirts. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, forget the weekend, man.
Hey, man, Darnell had a good Valentine's Day. He's having a good President's Day.
Yeah, I had a great Valentine's Day. I have right now. So yeah, it was great. Great time spent. Hey, Valentine's ain't always about your girl. It could be your mom. It could be anybody.
That's true.
It could be your dog. It could be your cat. It could be somebody else. Valentine's.
Hey,
you just spreading love everywhere.
If it's with your dog, man, leave that for the white girls.
You know what I mean? Hey, spreading love everywhere. Ain't always got to be about.
Hey, facts, man. I had to put the glasses on for one more episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just not wearing the hat again. I'm mismatching. We got the glasses on, the shirts. I just don't got the hat on.
Sure, we got everything.
Yeah, I don't got the 2 gold chains on. So man, Darnell's using wired headphones. He even got a chain on. So man, I'm not breaking that. No.
Hey, that is his chain, man.
He's fucking up too. So.
How was your Valentine's Day, man?
Yeah, how was your Valentine's Day, Darnell? What'd you do?
Yeah, we just went to we ate at a brewing company next to Cornell Brewing Company. We had some tacos. Share each other. We got nice gifts. I got her a kalimba, like a nice little instrument. Using your fingers right next to the beach. Pretty well spent. Just having a great time, just next to the water.
Using her fingers.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, we don't need to know all that information, man.
We're using your fingers
too much. Yeah, we didn't ask everything for Valentine's Day.
I know what the is. I know what the is. Just is usually.
Nah, I'm just.
I see you, Darnell. What about you, Brian? What'd you do for Valentine's Day?
Man, I'm single, so I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I see a box of chocolate by yourself.
I just watched the movies. You know what I mean?
A box of chocolate alone, watching Forrest Gump. Well, Darnell was playing with his fingers.
I was actually watching Dead Poet Society, man. That's a classic movie, man. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Man.
He was watching that.
What about you? What about you?
Valentine's Day. Everybody was probably drinking.
I can't talk until Darnell shuts the fuck up.
So
at Darnell,
you need to shut the fuck up.
Brian asked me a question. How was my Valentine's Day? What's it called? It was good, man. Just took some pictures. Went out to dinner. That's pretty much it. Some other stuff went down over the weekend that got in the kind of changed everything up, but that's all good. Yeah, so I'm glad to see that you guys had a good Valentine's Day. How about your president? It's President's Day today, right? That's what's celebrating today too.
President's Day weekend.
President's Day.
I don't know what.
Yeah, man, how was your President's Day?
Man, we don't need. It's Black History Month for all we care about, man.
Black History.
Yeah.
President's Day weekend. Who's going first for that?
What do you mean? What do we do? I've just been chilling, just getting ready for the podcast. Really.
Brian was tweeting Joe Biden. I think it was 2000.
Yeah. I was pressing this man Biden, man. I was like, bro, come on, like I need the stimulus.
Where's my 2000?
My pockets is hurting now. It's my money, and I want it.
He giving out 36 kids or something for each kid. That's what I was hearing.
Oh yeah. I guess in June or July, I guess he's gonna give out an extra. I mean, it's part of the whole package that they're doing. I think it's like an extra 300, or I think it depends for age. I think up to age 6 it's a certain amount. Then 6 to 17 it's like 200 to 300.
Well, I'm gonna start claiming me some kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you better get yourself a kid now. The time is right if you want to get yourself
start claiming me some kids soon.
Yeah.
Texas, man. No.
Yeah, man. I think it's just heading down to there. Like, so, and my sister's 17, so she just turned 17, so my mom will be getting a little bit for a whole year. So that's cool.
That text. Still can
Yeah,
claim
Dogs
him.
again.
Still can claim
Yeah, I
him.
might give me a little kid right now. So I mean, I'm about to just first person I see outside, I'm just going crazy now.
Man, you gotta be in a fucking van, man. You scaring me right now, man.
Nah.
whoa.
I need this money, man. Nah.
You gotta adopt some children, man. They need some homes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
started adopting hella children.
Dropping kids, man. People need homes.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
that's wild though. But it's cool for the people who need it, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, this is the Pure Rap Podcast. It's now episode 4. Usually we hop into hip hop news, but before we get into that, just like last week, man. I told you I didn't want to come back to this discussion. This is not hip hop related, but us being San Diego natives and all that, just wanted to say rest in peace to Vincent Jackson real quick. If you're not familiar with football, he played several years for the Chargers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the news broke out this morning that he was found dead in the hotel room. So just wanted to, send our condolences. Yeah, I said last week I didn't want to have to do this for a long time, but here we are a week later having to do the same thing we did last week. So I just want to, have a little moment of silence, about 5 to 10 seconds, a moment of silence real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Also, I know Brian wanted to mention it. It was also the anniversary passing of Big L. So
Yeah.
rest in peace to Big L, real quick.
Rest in peace, Big L,
Yeah,
man.
rest in peace to Big L, Vincent Jackson.
Yeah, man, crazy word. It was Vincent Jackson's 38th birthday yesterday too. So, man,
That's sad, man.
I don't know if that has something to do with it or what. It's kind of coincidental, and then who knows what was going on in his life. But the news are gonna come out soon. What really went down? But as of right now, that's all we know, that he passed away. So
it's questionable with NFL players in general. It's like, I mean, I guess it could be problems that he dealt with at home. It could be a CTE problem. It could be
CTE is gonna be the assumption for sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. But man.
Yeah, just something big like that. I mean, that's why Will Smith made that concussion movie, to talk about the CTE.
Oh, yeah, I think that one was based on a true story too, right?
Yeah, just based on a true story,
Yeah, and it's real, man. I think NFL just needs to do a better job of taking care of their players once they're out of the league.
After,
you know what I mean?
not just
during
playing, but like also after.
Yeah.
After they retire.
Do they get health coverage like once they leave, or is it just depending on the team? Like, does it depend on the team? I don't think they do, man. I
don't fucking know, to be honest.
I think once you get into the NFL, I think they should give them like some universal type of health coverage.
Yeah.
Even when they retire, like when they leave, because you don't see what happens until later on. You know what I mean? From playing the game, it's like
once it's too late, man.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully I don't know, but yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, keep the family in the prayers, and just hope again. I'd say this episode 4. Hopefully, we don't have to do another moment of silence. I'm not trying to jinx it, but just hope we don't have to do it again next week. So, we can get straight into hip hop news though, like we usually do. The first thing of news we got for you guys came out maybe like mid last week, maybe on Thursday around that time where I saw it. And that's Bow Wow wanting to join the WWE. He says he wants to join the WWE after his final album. How do you guys feel about that, Brian?
Hey,
I'll leave you start. I know you're a big WWE fan, or was. So, how you feel? Who do you want to see fight first?
His kids.
I don't really know who is like the new people, but hey, man, how about give Bow Wow? I don't know.
On the Fight the Big Show, man.
Hey,
give him that Mayweather treatment.
Mayweather back in the days. Nah, let Bow Wow fight. Who's another big guy that I don't really know the new names. You know what I mean? I don't really know the new names. Hey, him and Rey Mysterio tag team. You know what I mean? The underdogs, the small guys. You know what I mean? Hey, but shout out to Bow Wow, man. Shoot, this is everyone's dream, man. If they watch the
that's
WWE,
what he wants to do, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
let him do it, man.
Man, he too
McMahon. Give him a chance.
Yeah. If Rey Mysterio
was like Mike, he was able to fly, man.
He was able to fly, do that.
He was able to dunk. Little Bow Wow was able to dunk. Man, you telling me he can't get on top of the top rope and somersault on somebody? Come on, give him a chance. Give him a chance, Vince McMahon.
Break a table, throw a chair at somebody.
Yeah, let that man do something. shoot, he could be a manager for like some big wrestler. You know what I mean? You know how they have the managers, the guys that be coming out.
No,
Yeah,
he's like a fucking hype man, pretty much.
let him be like Bobby Lashley's hype man or something. Right?
I mean,
Hey, shout out Bow Wow though, man. Shout out Bow Wow. I mess with Bow Wow. I don't care what
I
nobody
mean,
says.
after he want to drop something after that. I mean, you haven't heard from Bow Wow as far as musically, you know, since like
Hey,
2016 with Soulja Boy when they had a little tape, and then his last
yeah, I
official
think he
album.
just be dropping like random stuff. Like, but
Yeah,
as far as like a whole project, nah. I mean, as long as he makes a project like he did back in the old days, like give us some real music
timeless
again.
music, I don't know. He had like stars like Sierra and like
Like Bow Wow had hits, bro. People be forgetting, man. This man Bow Wow, this man a legend, bro.
I don't know if
Like him
anybody.
or not, I hate him or love him, bro. This man Bow Wow, hey, I people want to be him as a kid. We're not gonna sit here and act like, you know.
We all wanted to be like Mike.
Yeah, it's like come on.
Dream.
I mess with Bow Wow, so I listened to Bow Wow heavy when I was a kid, man. Even his movies, bro. Like I was a huge Bow Wow fan when I was a kid, man.
To the music, to the fame. Yeah.
That man is flowers. Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
man.
it.
Well, salute to that. If he can, convince Vince McMahon and them to, let him join, all for it. But we can get into the next set of news though. We got Fat Joe whining to versus battle 50 Cent. And we also got LL Cool J whining to versus battle either Drake or Jay-Z. That'll be interesting, especially Fat Joe versus 50 Cent. 'Cause I saw a lot of comments on that subject. And a lot of people are like, man, Fat Joe, go battle someone else. We want to see Ja Rule. Like, they don't want to see Fat Joe versus 50 Cent. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather see Ja Rule and 50 Cent or the Game and 50 Cent. Like, those are the only
all I saw. Yeah,
those are the only two people I want to see battle 50 Cent in the versus battle.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Like Fat Joe and 50 Cent don't.
Yeah, someone said like Fat Joe go battle versus battle Jim Jones. Like leave 50 Cent alone. Like,
yeah, I mean, just the hits ratio is just not gonna hit the same. Fat Joe and Ja Rule together is just like hits, on features, kind of like that. It's not like
No, but Ja Rule got way more hits than like Ja Rule could actually battle 50 Cent on a hit-to-hit battle. Like once again, like we're not gonna sit here and act like Ja Rule like doesn't have, you know what I mean? Like because Ja Rule could rap too, like so he got hits from the 90s too. Like this man, Ja Rule could actually, actually. I think 50 Cent Lucky might be kind of nervous about that battle because Ja Rule got hits
right there.
Ja Rule got hits, bro. Like
just
once those songs
in the 2010s, but he just got hits back when he first came out. Yeah.
And he got all the but once those songs start playing, bro, I guarantee you people are gonna be like, damn, I forgot. Like it's gonna be one of those moments like, oh dude.
This is a timeless record.
Yeah, like he got songs.
Hit the streets. This one's going
yeah, Fat Joe. Fat Joe got like I know in the 90s. I never really listened to too much Fat Joe.
And you ain't a fan of Terror Squad?
I mean, yeah, but like that's why it doesn't match up because I know he was more prominent as a rapper in the 90s more than early 2000s besides what like Lean Back and
Make It Rain.
Was it
all
the way? That was like 2010. It was like 2017.
I just don't think that type of battle don't match up. But what's the other one? LL Cool J?
Yeah, you want to go with Drake or Jay-Z? I don't know.
Not Drake. Nah, not Drake. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Well, love songs and
I mean, they both like like high end rappers to where you got Jay-Z's a higher rap star and then you got Drake as a pop star, so it just doesn't really sit well. Don't really
like he got 3 full eras, like what 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. He was relevant, like he was pop, like had hit records in all 3 of those eras. So I feel like LL Cool J is a hard person to match up with because he would have. I feel like LL Cool J would have to battle someone from his era, like when he was actually like I feel like he'll have to battle someone from like that late 80s, early 90s era, and just play those records.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Because especially these days, like. Especially these days, when it comes to like younger generation, man, do you think someone in their teens like will be bumping L like that compared to someone that's older? And they're leaning towards Drake.
Yeah,
they're leaning towards Drake. Not even know what L is.
Yeah, people. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he would have to battle someone from his respected era because he had, like I said, he has the hits. Like tons. You know what I mean? Like it's LL Cool J at the end of the day. But like you said,
Yeah,
you know, it's a young. I feel like the versus battles aren't really for the young generation though. You know what I mean? Like
it's more
they don't
for
really know anything about a Shawnee or Keisha Cole song. You know what I mean? Or DMX and Snoop Dogg. So it's like, shoot, why not? I think Jay-Z would be a better matchup than Drake though.
You gotta think
Just
about all the old folks that don't know how to use a smartphone.
I
well,
know.
that. You're not just going back.
They can't tune in.
They're not going back to
Some of them be,
time.
no, they be using it better than we do sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
here's some old geezers never wanting to learn.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I'd rather see Drake and Jay-Z battle each other than, if anything, like I'd rather see them two go at, or Drake
Yeah.
and Kanye. I don't know. There's so many.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what who actually battles who and what's up next and what's in
Yeah.
store. We'll see
I don't
what
see
happens.
any of this happening though. Like it's just I don't see it happening at all.
Yeah, they just throwing stuff out, speculations. They just
Yeah,
want things that happen. It's probably not gonna happen.
We need
They
some type of reporting out. So
They didn't want it to happen.
give us
Speaking-
Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane.
See, this
That
older,
would be fire, though.
these older artists that people ain't gonna look to. They're like, what? They want to see that?
15-year-old Connor ain't gonna know what the fuck that is.
I don't know who that is.
But the versus is not for them.
Oh,
It's never been for them.
it's older for the older generation. That's-
15-year-olds are don't want to watch either way,
It's a
man.
celebration for older artists.
Bro, basically, it's like 20 and up.
The
Yeah.
TikTokers are gonna
Yeah,
want to watch, man.
Yeah,
20.
basically. Unless you're like one of those people who do their research and go back, you know what I mean? You could be like a 16-year-old kid and go back. I know who they all were, but I know who LL Cool J and Fat Joe like back when I was young, so but
Yeah, that's off.
yeah.
Basically, how they grew up.
Different
With,
time now.
yeah, it's a different
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But we can get to, no, we don't want to talk about verses for 30 minutes. We can get to the next set of news, man. Diddy sues Sean John for $25 million. I guess he's claiming that they stole his image, which is kind of weird because I thought,
Somebody that we thought he owned. I thought-
I mean, we haven't heard about Sean John and
I thought Diddy was Sean John.
back in the days. I remember
the real Sean John. I mean,
Man, does Sean John does that company even have $25 million to give Diddy?
bro, I
Anyone mind Sean John in
yeah,
2021?
bro. Well, Diddy sold the product, so whoever owns the Sean John brand, I'm pretty sure has
some
that
Roy.
could cough that up.
I mean, they
Um,
ain't got no money to give
It's
back.
like a-
They ain't-
Yeah, but but Diddy's funny for that though. It's like, I mean, I understand though, if they stole your image after you sold it, it's like, bro, I don't want no parts of this, and you guys are making, the only
still
reason you're
using me.
still selling it a little bit is because of my, because of me. You can't sell Sean John without Diddy. Let's be honest. You could barely sell it at all now. Like,
I don't think anyone wears Sean John these days unless you go into Burlington Coat Factory or some shit. That's where you're gonna see Sean John at.
you might see it at Ross. Like, see that one shirt. You might see that one Ross
Thrift
shirt.
stores, man, but you ain't gonna see
Yeah.
it in high-end shopping malls, like you ain't gonna see that.
Nah, you see it at the Macy's, the JC Penney's no more. I don't think you see it.
Yeah, back in the days, man.
I mean,
With the
why
rock- With the Rockaware and in the South Pole,
I pulled the
the
Echo?
G-Unit clothing.
G-Unit.
Shout out all that.
Shout out to all the old brands that people actually grew up on that actually was wearing them back in school.
For real,
But-
man. Hey,
Oh,
they gotta bring that back.
gotta bring it. I mean, yeah, it's
I'm
weird.
trying to rock a John shirt.
I got
Nah.
it somewhere.
Yeah, man. But speaking of Barack Aware and Sean John and Diddy and all that, the Diddy is expected to produce a Notorious B.I.G. documentary that I guess he produced that's coming out to Netflix on March 1st. So that'll be interesting to see. I mean, we already had, the whole, Notorious movie. Now we're getting a documentary years later on Netflix. And you guys looking forward to watching that?
Yeah, because I mean, I'd rather watch a documentary than the movie was trash. But
Well, the
I
movie,
mean, it's pretty dope. I mean, I watched I think this is. I've seen a lot of people comment that like, oh, I've already seen so many about Biggie Smalls. I already know how he dies. But I think this is a documentary about his life, not necessarily about finding out who was the killer. You know what I mean? Like, who was the murderer? Because I've seen tons of documentaries like about them getting to the bottom of who killed Pac, and you know what I mean. But this is more of a documentary about his life, and it's coming from Diddy, so I'm pretty sure people in his Diddy knows people in his family, people close to him, you know what I mean. So I'm pretty sure this might be probably the best documentary we're probably gonna get for Biggie Smalls. So I think it's pretty dope that we get that.
Yeah, it's a lot of different because I mean, just looking at the trailer, it's a lot of like old footage that's like
Exactly, right. Yeah,
like this is like not
Definitely
different from all the other series that just talk about. Oh, we're looking for a killer. Oh, we don't know who it is. Trying to find him. It might be a hitman. It's this. This is like real deep. This is like the mom. You're looking at the real mom in there. You're looking at Faith Evans. You're looking at all the older cast that he was kicking around with. That was in the studio. That was rocking with him ever since. So this one. This is gonna be something that I'm I'm looking forward to watching this, especially for a Biggie fan myself, for all the other Biggie fans.
yeah, bro. This is. I'm gonna tune in. My first. I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Something to watch, when you're chilling at home. You're supposed to be in quarantine still, go take some time out and watch this documentary. Speaking of, series and documentaries and all that shit, Jay-Z and Michael B. Jordan, they're teaming up to produce a Muhammad Ali series on Amazon. So, how you guys feel about that? You think this is gonna be good too? You think that's
I think that's because I know it's Jay-Z's team with the whole Rock Nation, and Michael B. Jordan has his whole production team behind it. I guess like Muhammad Ali's like estate is part of it as well. So it's not gonna be one of those type of they just be throwing out random like biopics and documentaries about people, but like this is actually gonna be like same situation about the Biggie one. These are getting the information from people who actually were around them, who actually did everything with them. Was around Muhammad Ali, and it's coming from Michael B. Jordan and Jay-Z. So these are people who actually aren't gonna mess up his story or whatever they're gonna end up showing. I guess if it's a series. So I'm not sure what direction they're gonna go with this. I guess it's not a documentary. It must be. I'm not too sure. Is this a docu-series? I think that's what it is.
It's like a limited series.
Yeah, I think it's a docu-series. So it's not. Yeah, so I think they'll do a good job. And Michael B. Jordan hasn't disappointed yet with a lot of projects that he's worked on.
Yeah, so a lot of boxing films like Creed. He's been doing that.
Yeah,
so I mean,
Just Mercy. Like he's been doing his thing, especially for the Black community, and like I know he was the one who brought up the story for Just Mercy, and so I know Michael B. Jordan would be the one to do it if anyone. So
yeah, a lot of great films from Black Panther to Fruitvale Station to
that's what I'm saying. Good team behind it for sure.
Yeah, just an overall great actor. Very very young actor that's really good for the Black community, the Black scene, and the Black excellence film. So looking forward to seeing this.
Looking forward to seeing how they do on that. Next set of news. I know Brian and Darnell, we got in a whole discussion about this before we started, man. And that's Meek Mill Teriyaki 6ix9ine scuffle outside of an Atlanta club. I just want to put the video on very quick just so you can see what happened if you didn't get to check that out. I know Brian's really happy about it. Let's see.
You the bitch, nigga. You the bitch, nigga. You the bitch, nigga. You the bitch, nigga. I'll fuck you up, nigga. You the bitch, nigga. All y'all niggas pussies, nigga. You the pussy.
I know Brian got a lot of input on that because I know you were just rambling about it in our group chat. Man, how you feel, man? Who you got in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Meek Mill or Teriyaki 6ix9ine? Actually, I'll let you start it off, man. Who do you think win in that fight?
I'm going first.
Yeah, who do you think winning in a fight? Meek Mill or Teriyaki 6ix9ine?
Oh, Meek Mill, man. Meek Mill. Come on, man. Philadelphia right here, man. Philly, man. Knock out this New York cat Teriyaki shit. Man, old crayon looking self, man. Knock Buddy out, man. Move all the security out the way. Meek Mill, battling out head to head, coming out with a couple punches and
that ain't no security.
Oh, that ain't security. What's that?
That's the real deal. That's the police.
Right there. They said I'm the Fed. He said,
yeah.
Meek Mill.
But
what Brian think about this, man? This whole
man, y'all know how I felt about this. I got no comment on this, man, bro.
He got nothing to say about this.
Meek Mill just gotta
man madder than 6ix9ine.
You don't even need to put yourself in a position like
that's
this.
Like, bro, just keep it moving, bro. Like he's talking about doing a diss track. Like he said he already got a diss track. It's like, bro, like stop giving this man energy. Stop giving him attention.
What about
that? Like Yeah, let Riff Raff do the let Riff Raff knock him out.
Man, who
Yeah,
got Riff Raff for this
I
game for
know.
$1
I got
million?
Riff Raff hands down, bro. This man is actually bro, he's an athlete too. Like he be like playing basketball and like he's good. Like yeah. And he
This
said
man
what he
said
say
he
like,
get 3 months of training.
bro, come on. If we that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Well, he said winner takes all, like 2 million.
Yeah, so they put $1
I would
million
like to
down each.
see if that was the case. If I was gonna see this man get knocked out and lose $1 million, I'll take it. Then we could talk about that. But it's
Are
like
you gonna
the
buy the
situation,
pay-per-view though?
huh?
Would you buy the pay-per-view?
No.
Oh, hell no. I don't think it's even a pay-per-view that I don't know what they would do with that. I'm not putting no like I told Kayla before this. Like
Put that as an undercard for the Mayweather and Logan Paul fight.
bro, it's the same situation. It's like I told
No.
Caleb this. This is the one time like because of our discussion topic, this is the one time I'm gonna talk about this dude. Cause like I said, bro, like we're giving too much of our attention and our time to these guys, you know what I mean, who don't need it. Same thing with the brothers that you're talking about, like with the Floyd Mayweather. Like people don't realize they're like, oh, I want to see them get knocked down, but you're still putting money in their pockets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're still buying these pay-per-views for this just to see them get knocked out. But when we're not realizing is
The
dude just
disrespect
walked
to the
away
sport.
with hella money. You
Well,
know what I
we
mean?
are spending our own money to watch them.
Yeah, it makes no sense, man. So this is the last time I'm talking about, dude. If you guys have him on the news, I'm gonna have no comment for moving forward.
Yeah,
So-
he's more mad than Teriyaki 6ix9ine outside the club right now.
Nah, man. It's just people gotta do. We don't gotta spend time on guys
Yeah.
like this.
Man, Brian angry.
Nah,
I thought
I'm
you were
not.
a 6ix9ine fan. Man. I thought you were a 6ix9ine fan, man.
6'9", rat.
Why are you changing up
Man,
now?
leave this for academics. Let academics will talk about it. Man.
Academics.
that
I thought you said Darnell was the new academics, man.
Oh,
Give me a chance.
No, don't disrespect my man down there like that.
Definitely not. I ain't academics, but this is the what podcast is this? This is the Pure Rap podcast. This ain't the DJ
Yeah.
podcast.
We got to the next set of news though. Yeah, because fuck all that. Nicki Minaj's father was reportedly killed in a hit and run in New York City. Send your condolences out to her family and his father. It's always sad to hear. I don't know the whole details on everything of what happened, but that was just the headline. So just wanted to say R.I.P. to her father. You guys have anything you want to say about the situation?
Nah, not really. I mean, this is just an uncircumstances, unfortunate event that happened to her. So, just rest in peace, man. You just gotta be safe out here.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to her father. That's super unfortunate. So I send my condolences to her and the family.
Yeah,
Hit and run. That's pretty crazy. So
speaking of hit and run and unfortunate events, man, Sahai the Prince was targeted and almost killed in Atlanta. He posted it on his Instagram. I'll show you guys his car. I guess this is one of the pictures he put on his Instagram, and he said that he was shot at and chased down, and all there's a lengthy Instagram post. So I'm not gonna say everything that he was saying, but pretty much he was saying he was targeted.
Yeah.
And they're still, spraying bullets while he was crashed. So, man, it's a crazy situation. That was in Atlanta, and people ain't playing out there. I guess I don't know who was targeting him. I don't even know if he knew who was targeting him. But it's just unfortunate event that happened.
Yeah, man, it's sad, bro. Because it's like he said in this post, man. It's like we got to do better. You know what I mean? Especially with a lot of rappers who are being targeted when they go to Texas or these places and hearing about guys getting shot up. It's like, man, we just gotta do better, bro. Especially an artist like Sahai. It's like, I mean, like he's always been for the culture, pushing the movement. Especially always kept it real. Great lyricist. One of the best out here doing it. And to target someone like that, even he said like he didn't know if it was something from his past or if it's a different person that they were looking for. He was I questioned it too because he had no idea what was going on. So now he feeling a little paranoid. It's like damn, like it's just the wrong people. It's like shit. Go get the other dude, like the one that we're talking about. Like I don't wish nothing on nobody, but it's like bro, y'all doing this to the wrong people. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna
So that wasn't
put out
asking
that
for it, you know.
yeah, if you're gonna put that time and energy out to spray at people's cars like Sci-Hi, it's like, bro, go to the people who are actually like. I'm just saying, if you're going to do that, you know what I mean?
Go for the people that are asking for it.
Exactly. Like go do it to them, bro. Like go do
The
it to
one
the
that
people who
claims
aren't
they bought that life and wants
yeah.
to put that out there, man. Go after that, man. Don't go to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't do it at all. But if you are, that's what I'm pretty much
If
saying.
that's the
Like,
consequences you want and want to live that lifestyle, man, I can't control you.
yeah,
No violence, but I mean, it's just to big name, big artists like that, and just I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, just having like Young Dolph and people getting shot at. It's like, come on, like we got to do better. Just even what happened to Nipsey, stuff happens. People feel guilty. Just like they hate you, they don't like you. They're just hating off your clout.
yeah.
Off
Especially in
know.
his own hometown too. Like he's from Atlanta, so
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's like people
that's-
always you always got it's like you always end up these rappers always end up dying in their hometown.
Yeah.
So man, just happy that he's good and nothing further came from that. So yeah, like, we just gotta do better overall, man. That's pretty grimy.
All bad, but yeah, that's pretty much all the hip hop news that we got for you. Yeah, it's crazy world out there. People were people are dying. People were almost dying. You still got the pandemic. You still got everything going on. So it's just be safe out there and continue to live our life and grow. But now we can get into our new releases because we had some releases this past weekend. We can get into the singles. Brian's boy Rowdy Rebel dropped a track called Jesse Owens featuring Nav. You guys check that out. You guys rocking with that?
Touched the money and I ran it up like Jesse Owens.
Hey, that song's fire, but he should have left off Nav, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of like a weird feature. Like,
yeah,
why would you have Nav on it? I mean, just coming out of jail and having like an artist like Nav on your first few songs is kind of random. But
I mean, that's a weird feature.
and his verse wasn't even like, it's like, bro, you like, I feel like it was more for the name, like, you know what I mean? That was a random feature, and the verse was you could have put his brother on the track or something like, bro. But overall, the actual song, like the beat slap.
Yeah,
I'll give you that Rowdy Rebel vibe. You know what I mean? Like just a banger. Like overall, it's just a banger. So yeah, shout out to Rowdy Rebel. Back to back, coming with back to back tracks. Just shout out to him.
Did his bid, and now he's putting out heat.
Yeah. Shout out to Rowdy Rebel, man.
Now we can get to the next track, Phife Dawg, Nutshell Part 2, featuring Busta Rhymes and Redman. How y'all rocking with that joint?
Rest in peace to Phife Dawg, man. I guess they're coming out with with an album for him coming soon. So this was just a single that was going to be on it. So Busta Rhymes and Redman. It's like that's straight hip hop, bro.
Straight hip hop. Yeah, Redman had me dying. He was like, what he say? He said, me and Lizzie Lohan, that's a nutshell.
Busta Rhymes went in too, like on his verse. So yeah, this song's fire.
Yeah, it's a pretty one. That's a good one. That's a good tribute, for Phife Dawg.
Yeah, go check that out and get a chance. Next single, Young Thug, That Go, featuring Meek Mill and T Shine.
T Shine, Meek Mill.
I think T Shine's one of his artists. That's what I read.
I never heard of
or Young Thug, right?
I think so. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
this song actually slapped. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I listened to it. I was like, it's one of those just bangers. You know what I mean? Like
it was a banger.
Yeah, can't go wrong with Meek Mill. So
I'm
not really a Young Thug fan like that, but the song was a banger though.
Yeah,
you're looking for a banger, go check that out. And then I know this album, probably the biggest album that came out that everyone's been talking about, which was Juice and the Black Messiah soundtrack. I haven't heard the whole project yet, but I did go and check out the the Nipsey track and the Nas track as well. Y'all rocking with it?
What it feel like?
I only got halfway through. I didn't get to the but from what I listened to, I have it up. I listened to the I think my favorite song off of it from, let me see, what's the last song I got to? I think actually I only got to like track 9, so I'm not even halfway through.
Halfway through, it's a long.
I watched the movie though.
You actually watched the movie? I haven't.
Yeah, I watched it.
What service? What streaming service is the movie on?
It's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah, man, my favorite song I think was "Welcome to America" with Black Thought. I think that might have been my favorite out of the ones that I've listened to. Of course, the Nas track, Hit Boys track, those going, but Black Thought, man, he's just something else.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the Nas
what were you
record
gonna
on there. Like the Nas record.
Nas
EPMD.
record was fire. That
G
beat
Herbo
was crazy.
on there too. A couple of G Herbo songs on there.
Yeah, I seen that was like on the second half of the album. That I haven't got to that.
Yeah, that's just a good tone. I mean, maybe that's towards maybe the end of the film when they throw those on there, but that sounds good. You hear a lot of Hit Boy too. Hit Boy's producing some of these, and I mean, especially
the track was fire.
Hustle record. You got one of his producers, Mike and Keys, on there, so it's a pretty nice song the way that went together. You know, you got AD on there, so
Yeah, I just heard the Nas and the Nipsey track. I need to go back and actually listen to the whole thing front to back. But
yeah, I gotta listen to it tomorrow. But yeah, y'all gotta go check out the movie, man. I won't really speak on it too much since you guys haven't seen it, but
it does look like Fred Hampton and all of them, right?
Yeah, it was about Fred Hampton. Mainly kind of like the point of view of William O'Neill, which was the informant. And I think this, without kind of like spoiling, I think this movie did a really good job at showing it through his like having him be going through kind of William O'Neill's story and starting off through him, and then also showing how the FBI was, especially because that was during a time too where a lot of our leaders were getting assassinated like just one after the other. What I mean? And all of it, is pretty much just shows, how our government always, has been, is still, I guess now.
Still is corrupt.
Still,
yeah. And Fred Hampton was only 21 too, bro.
Yeah,
so like, he was only 21, man, and he's one of those rare individuals who, literally like knew, like he was like he's gonna die for for the cause, and he because was super sure of himself, very educated. He's like a poet when he speaks, man. Like, yeah, and it's a sad story, but it's something that everyone should watch, in my opinion. So,
definitely gotta check that out soon.
And people I know are gonna watch it and be like, "Oh, this William O'Neill, this but it's the government. That's truly who the enemy is. So I think people gotta look out for that. The acting was like phenomenal. That's like award-winning like stuff. So y'all gotta go check that out.
Yeah, go check that out. You can get the chance. Yeah, that's pretty much it for all the new releases. Yeah, thank you for everyone that's tuned in. Thank you, everyone that's gonna tune in. Feel free to share it to all your share our podcast to all your friends and family. Tune in and interact with us. Especially when we get into our discussion and our game that we got coming up right now. We got a good one for y'all. We can talk about we can get to the discussion though, because I know this goes back to some of the stuff we were talking about, and some artists that we're talking about, and that's snitching in hip hop. I know, Nas came out on that EPMD track talking about, snitching on Clubhouse and all that. It's still, what I mean? Like, pretty much like, because people are using that Clubhouse app now and all that, and they're pretty much gossiping and shit, and
yeah. It's a crazy app though.
I haven't even used it. I don't even know what it is.
I mean, have you checked it out? I mean, I checked it out. I downloaded it. People told me about it, and it's just kind of it's crazy how you hear rappers really talking on there, and there's other people just listening into their whole conversation. They can just talk about anything. I remember, 21 Savage was like, I was listening to his.
Yeah, because we talked about.
What are you saying?
Oh no, I was saying like I was listening to 21 Savage's audio chat thing, and then there were people that was talking about like rape or something. And he was like, whoa, like, don't talk about that. Like, I ain't trying to be caught up like 21 Savage on the headline talking about rape and he did it. Yeah, like it was just something like he was like, oh no, cut that off immediately. He don't want to talk about that. So
yeah, and I know like Royce the 5'9" and I think Benzino, whatever his name is, like guess where like has some like beef going on about Eminem. I don't know, man, just like some random stuff. But I think overall, it's just snitching in hip hop, man, goes far, even to the music and the lyrics and stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah, because Pharrell made like we're talking about. Pharrell made comments about he's not a tough guy, like he would snitch in a heartbeat, and some people had their thoughts on that. What would be your thoughts on Pharrell's comments that he made in a recent interview not that long ago, MCK?
Well, before I go to that, I would just say, just for the rappers and people like that, just be careful and watch what you say, especially in this climate. And we're in the social media era, you know what I mean? So everything you say is, you're on camera, everything it's pretty much all out there. Like once you become a celebrity now, like there's not really no hiding, you know what I mean? One thing you do is going to be held against you, or anything you say is held against you. So kind of got to be careful. Make sure if you are saying these words, hopefully you don't have the actions behind them to incriminate yourself. So let's just hope for the best for that, because we've seen that happen before plenty of times. But to Pharrell's comment, I think it's just the way he said it was kind of just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Especially if he's been around these guys before, I feel like they're probably like looking at Pharrell like, oh, damn, like, so some shit did go down, like, you know what I mean? And but in his defense, though, I think we kind of get snitching all the way kind of like confused sometimes, where you know what I mean, those don't abide by a regular citizen, you know what I mean? I think snitching only goes to anything that's organized, anything that you are a part of. Like, say for instance, like of course with you abide by the street code because you're a part of that, so don't go around snitching because this is what you're a part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're like living that lifestyle, you put yourself in that situation,
Yeah, but I personally think it's further than just living the lifestyle. Like, say for instance, like, okay, we're not in a gang, we're not part of the streets like that. So, but if us three decide to go rob a bank tomorrow and we had this planned out, that we're part of something that's an organization, like we planned on doing this. All three of us individually agreed to do this, so we have a pact. That means we do not snitch on each other.
Being held by your word.
Exactly. So we should, if we get caught, we should not snitch on each other. That's how I feel personally about it. But if you're just a regular person and then you see someone shoot some dude in front of you across the street, and they were like, "Can you point it out?" Then yeah, I'm gonna. You know what I mean? It's like, then there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly. So it's like, yeah. So those are the two sides of it. But man, people be getting all misconstrued when
they think like, "Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You're a snitch." Like,
yeah, it's like,
bro, if I saw someone here, I saw someone shot my fucking family. You think I'm not gonna,
yeah, you're not gonna point out
myself, but the dude ran. You think I'm not gonna call the cops? Something to give him a description. Who the fuck just shot my, my brother right in front of me?
That's
like,
people be listening up like
little baby. Somebody shot my mom. Son. Look, hey man, I ain't snitching. Nope. I ain't saying.
But if you're living that lifestyle,
he's living that
your
life,
example, or like you live by the street code, you're part of it. You're part of a gang, and that goes with the whole the Snitch 9 shit. He's part of that little Treyway shit. Whatever it's called. He's supposed to he's in a gang, and then here you are, talking to the feds while when you're locked up and all that. Like, question the snitch because you're putting yourself in that situation.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself in that situation. You don't live by a code, but like. If I was a random ass dude that had nothing to do with you, and I get involved with it, and I'm not tough. If I was like Pharrell saying, you're not a tough guy, like if that's
exactly. But yeah, I agree but in his situation, I think it's a little different. It's kind of like what DMX said. Like he said, I guess Pharrell had like a situation where like they were on the club and a bunch of people just had guns. Like what if there was a shootout and this and that happened? I still don't think for real, like, bro, you don't have to say nothing though. Like, that's the difference. I think Pharrell's comments why they got a little like mad, because it's like, bro, like DMX says, like, bro, I didn't see nothing. Like, it was dark, lights were on. It's like, bro, like, I think Pharrell,
that's out
kind of messed up saying that, because it's like, bro, if we're all in the club and I seen a shootout happen, this and that, it's like, and the cops asking me like for a description of this, it's like, bro, I don't have to. Nothing's gonna happen to me because I wasn't part of it. So I could just be like, damn, man, I was kind of dark. I was just trying to run and get out of there. I didn't see nothing. That's all Pharrell had to say.
Yeah, I got no comment on the situation.
Yeah, it's like
I was involved.
That's the thing. So yeah, but
publicly made it to where he's like, look, I'm.
He's like damn. So now people about to be watching anything they do around Pharrell.
Yeah. When you come up with headlines like that, especially you just read headlines, and not listen to, and this is media in general. It don't have to be about Pharrell's, comments, but this is media in general. We're gonna put
Yeah.
things on their headlines to get views, and they'll misconstrue what you say. Like they'll change up your shit, and like you have to actually listen to the person talk and go off them than just reading a headline. Because if you didn't,
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I
like-
sent y'all the video earlier. I was like, make sure y'all listen to what he said before we talk about this, so we don't go off of anything. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we basically went over our thoughts on snitching. This is, people just got to stop, acting like it's this and that, where we know what it really is, and we know who should snitch. And if you're part of something, don't do it. That's pretty much damn near how it goes.
pay the consequence, man.
Yeah, you gotta pay for what you're a part of. So
You want to snitch, man. If you're part of that lifestyle and you want to snitch, you could be a snitch,
And
man.
you gotta
You're gonna pay the consequence. If you end up 6
Exactly.
feet under, or someone in your family ends up 6 feet under, or whatever, man, that's the
you
consequence.
pay that price. Yeah. So you gotta know what comes with it if you do end up doing it.
Consequences.
Yeah, but don't be like Pharrell and make it publicly, thinking that
Yeah, you
snitch
You
on
didn't
him.
have to say all that. So
Yeah, even public you made it like
Pharrell,
you just
that's
turned
the
into a
next question.
bad situation. Yeah, you just turned into a bad situation to where he would put himself out there. I just wouldn't put myself out there to where
And plus, if Pharrell feels like that way, like he didn't have to answer that question. You could have said next question. Like I have no comment on that.
Yep, some people usually do that.
But then again, it's also like,
Yeah,
but then again, it's also like, for like, that's his decision too. At the end of the day, everyone still had, like he said, he's not a tough guy. He's not in it. Personally, for me, if I was in that situation or if something did happen, I wouldn't say nothing. It's like no comment on it. But like for real, it's like, man, people can't really be surprised, Pharrell is not part of the street, so he doesn't have to. And it's like you shouldn't be doing things around someone who's not a part of that. You know what I mean? Like if you got guns and these things around somebody who's not like that's not what they do at all. That you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be like getting ready to sell drugs around somebody who don't do anything. Because damn, it's like if something does go down, what you expect the other person to do? Yeah, he's got a life to live and he don't care about none of that streets. None of that goes with him. So of course he's gonna say something. So yeah, people just got to be careful, man, of who they're around and what they're doing. So
yeah, facts.
And then you never know who's gonna snitch too. Even people in the streets end up having that paperwork come out, and you're like, oh damn, that man was a rat the whole time. Yeah,
sometimes it be your own blood that do that.
I think exactly. I think at the end of the day, just don't do any of these things.
Don't be in a
situation. Face the consequence or whatever the fuck you want.
We don't need nobody else going to jail, man.
The wrong place. You don't want to be the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, man. So
be there.
Yeah, if you're in the comments, man, let us know how you feel.
Tweet us, leave a comment on YouTube, tweet us wherever you're watching it on. You can always watch the replay as well on Twitter and YouTube. We also have the podcast on Apple and Spotify and other podcast outlets as well. You can always check it out when you don't if you don't get a chance to watch us live. But yeah, every Monday we go live from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. is when we start Eastern time, or 5 p.m. Pacific time, wherever you're at, and if you're across the world, I don't know what time it is over there, so you just gotta look up what it is American time.
8 hours ahead. Some of those places.
Just keep
overseas, 6 hours ahead.
YouTube channel. Just keep kicking it, clicking on it. See it soon.
Yes,
feel free to interact with us. Come join and
join us.
Have a great time.
No.
You guys good with the discussion? You guys got anything else to say? Yeah, Andrew Hartford saying West Side.
West Side, real Cali hours.
Shout out to you, Andrew.
You got the Cali hours, yeah.
The West Side, MCK over here in the North Pole, so.
I'm just 2 hours ahead. I'm 2 hours ahead, man. So I'm going by that edge. I'm in those real central hours. That real. I'm in that Midwest movement, I'm playing. I'm the Midwest movement, I'm just playing.
Yes, a snowstorm in the North Pole and the igloo.
Hell no, but it's not snowing. But bro, it's been like this past week. It's been negative like 14.
It ain't snowing like everywhere else though. It's snowing in Texas.
I'd rather have it snow and like 20 degree. I'd rather have it snow and 20 degree weather than walk around in negative weather, bro. You just don't want to walk around in negative, bro. When it's negative, you just stay inside. Bro, it's hard to breathe. Man, that's bad.
You're not cold in your own home. Why you don't got a jacket?
Man, y'all just need to keep
Oh,
looking
bro, we
at
got
Jim
heating
Jones.
in the house. Come on, stop.
You got the chimney. You got the
This is
chimney.
why we stay indoors.
Got the chimney going on right now.
Y'all need to look
I
at
wish I had a chimney shit.
Gotta look
that's
at Jim
funny.
Jones' weather report, man. He tell you about all that weather.
Jim Jones weather.
Weather report. Look, hey, he's like,
Man, we need a
yo,
new update for Jim Jones, man. If you're watching,
we
give
need
us
a
an
new
update
update.
tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm about to start doing MC's
Oh, we
MC's
still
weekly
got
report.
that Uggs on. Take the Uggs off. Them Uggs ain't gonna stay too long, sweet girl. Yeah, might
I
want
just
to
got
take
me. I
those
just
off.
got me some new ones today, actually.
That's some new gloves.
That's funny. I just got me some new
Why
ones.
does man look like he got the gloves?
Hey, man, if you don't walk outside with these,
Put those mittens on. Keep
hey,
them
man.
fingers warm.
Why he got he got those crazy gloves on. I'm dead.
Yeah, but we got a game for y'all. Y'all ready for this game though? I know Brian is. He's
Oh yeah, he got the OJ Simpson gloves on. Got the OJ gloves on.
Man, we get into the damn game, Darnell, man. We ain't talking about OJ right now, okay? We can talk about OJ later, man. But we get into this game, Brian's game, man.
The glove fits, man.
Brian didn't make an iMovie trailer for this, so we just gotta, just put the banner up because Brian decided not to make a fucking video like we usually do. And you wanna let him know what game we playing?
Damn.
Who would have the best verse?
Who has the best verse?
You wanna let them know how this game goes, Brian? MCK?
Yeah, so we chose 4 artists and 1 producer. So pretty much we're just ranking who would have if those guys were on the track and that who would have the best verse. But we made it a little bit more better just putting a producer in there, because some artists work better with certain producers. So that person might end up having a better verse because he's with that producer, you know what I mean? So we could have just did the 4, you know what I mean? But I think the producer, makes it better. So anyways, that's how the game goes. Let's go.
Yeah, so y'all, see who we got first.
Yeah, we want to see people in the comments too for this one. You know how the games go.
Feel free to let us know who you guys got. But the first set of artists that we got chosen for y'all, I don't know who came up with this one, but it was Jadakiss, Cassidy, Lloyd Banks, and Fabulous on a Swizz Beats joint.
This is mine.
I assume it probably was MCK. Who you think would have the best verse? And rank them from like 1 through 4. Like who would have the best verses?
Man, if y'all got to answer, just go because I got to think about this. I didn't even think about any of these yet.
You didn't even think about it. I mean, who's having the best verse? So you have,
and all of them are having. Let's just get this straight. All of them are having crazy verses, but we still got to rank who's gonna have
be
that
verse. Cassidy go bar for bar. He like,
and I feel like on a Swizz beat,
on Cassidy.
I feel like Cassidy. Yeah, I feel like Cassidy.
Cassidy
goes first. I feel like Jadakiss would be set. No, I don't know. Lloyd Banks. Damn, Lloyd Banks though. That's the oddball in it. It's Lloyd Banks.
I'm gonna go Jadakiss second on this one. Jada eating this one.
No, we'll put up the comment.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, we're doing prime. This is prime. Like, if all these artists, imagine them in the prime. So that makes
No
it.
matter what year it is, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just say they're at their best. You know what I mean? They're at their peak. Who's gonna just to make it a little bit more? You know what I mean? I still feel like Cassidy though over a Swizz beat.
Cassidy.
I gotta say Cassidy first, bro. And I feel like Jadakiss second.
Lloyd Banks and
Fab.
Banks and Fab.
We should have ended with this one.
That's in order how y'all rolling down, man.
Fab on Swizz Beats.
I feel like Jadakiss might be first though, because this. I gotta put Jadakiss first.
Putting
this is different.
Lloyd Banks third. And Fab.
All right, let's go in order. Let's go in order. Darnell, let's go first. Darnell, what do you think?
So I'm thinking, Cassidy going first. I think Jada going second. Lloyd Banks is going third. I think I'm going with Fab fourth. I don't know. I don't know if Fab was the right beef for this one.
All right, wait, you said who you said first? My fault, I didn't.
I'm saying Cassidy. I'm gonna go with Cassidy, Jada, Lloyd, and
and then,
Fab. I'm gonna go
okay.
with Lloyd and Fab.
What about you, Caleb?
Good question, man. I was probably
Yeah.
I was probably leaning towards what Darnell was saying. Probably Cassidy first, Jada second. It could be. I don't know how Fab would be with the Swiss Beats. Man.
He is for Fab is not really with this one. I don't see him going.
I feel like
You go hard, but it's not. I don't know. It just wouldn't sound right to me.
This is damn near the hardest. I think this is the hardest one we got on here.
I'll go Cassidy, Jada, Banks, Fab.
You go Banks, Fab. Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave with what Darnell said.
Banks. I mean, Banks
right,
is going.
If we're speaking in general, who I like better between those two, I say Fab. But
Yeah,
going off this, I'd say
going off just the. We're just
bias.
looking at the producer beat right there. I'm
gonna switch. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna switch Jadakiss and Cassidy. I think Jadakiss, Cassidy, Banks, and Fabulous. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna switch those two.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was difficult.
Shout out
even
to
in the comments. I know my cousin was like,
he's like, what? This is hard.
Next set of artists though. Young Jeezy, Freddie Gibbs, Pusha T, Benny the Butcher on an Alchemist beat.
This is messed up, man. I think this is mine too.
Yeah, some hard ones. We like
easier. Goddamn.
On these, but
especially after just listening to Benny the Butcher's album too, I'm like,
whoa, okay, we gotta put this man probably on top right now, just because.
But over Alchemist though, I'm putting Freddie Gibbs first because he got a whole album with Alchemist, so we know how he goes. But Pusha T though,
I'm straight dope dealing record.
I'm gonna go with Pusha T. I'm gonna go with Pusha T. This is gonna be the ultimate coke rap song. So I'm thinking, like, damn, like
Benny, Pusha, Gibbs.
All right, let's go in order again. Yeah, don't know what you got. What you got?
Looking by it, I'm just probably Benny go first. I will have Freddie Gibbs second. I had Pusha T third. I had Jeezy go last. Just because of the. Oh yeah, you see, put some of these comments up. I see one comment down there. Pusha, yeah. So we got what? Freddie and Pusha probably tied because Benny last because of
listen to that Benny album though. That's
Benny go in on this one.
What do you got, Caleb?
Probably. Probably Gibbs.
What first?
I think Gibbs first.
Gibbs first. What?
I'm torn between Pusha T and Benny the Butcher.
I got mine. Want me to just say real quick?
You got yours.
I say Gibbs. I'll say Gibbs. Benny the Butcher, Pusha T, Jeezy.
I got Pusha T.
Definitely gonna have Jeezy last for sure.
I got Pusha T, Gibbs, Benny, and then Young Jeezy. Yeah, I'm put Pusha T up there first because I feel like but over Alchemist beat, I feel like I gotta pick Freddie Gibbs first. I'm just gonna Alchemist beat. It's the Alchemist beat that I'm thinking of. I think I'm gonna actually go with
and this is not just who you think is the better artist in general, so people don't get confused. This is just what you think would who would be best on Alchemist beat.
I'm actually gonna go with Freddie Gibbs. No, actually, I'm gonna stick with what I said: Pusha T, Freddie, Benny, and then Jeezy. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I feel like Pusha T would end up having the best version.
Cool. It's the next. Yeah, about three more set of names for you guys.
Those two were difficult as hell.
Who made these? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I made those first two. I'm sorry. Man.
Next one: Joey Badass, J. Cole, Common, and Kendrick Lamar on a DJ Premier beat.
It's like, oh,
On a Premier beat.
on a Premier beat. I mean, I know Joey Badass worked with DJ Premier.
So the
I know
Common-
Common has too as well. Not J. Cole or Kendrick. I don't think I heard them on a Premier beat.
Yeah, I don't think either of them have tracks with
Yeah,
DJ Premier at all. But I mean, what we know what they could do though if they were to, especially Kendrick. Yeah, and this is a Cole. This is a feature from. Cole goes crazy on features. So,
I made this one, but I actually same. I haven't looked at.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we made these, but we didn't. Yeah, I know who I'm gonna get. I'm gonna pit because if this is Prime and this is because of that 6th Sense song by Common, I'm pitting Common first. Strictly because I felt like I've heard him before and I know what he could do. So I'm gonna pick Common, Kendrick, Joey Badass, and then J. Cole. Because I'm not sleeping on Joey Badass, especially if he's on that like Summer Nights kind of, like if he's rapping like that. Nah, yeah.
Summer Nights, yeah, that's
I'm
why
not,
I down on there. That's why he got to be on my top 3 on this one.
yeah, I got to pick Common first, man, because that's
I would definitely,
especially if we're doing primes. Yeah, and the Kendrick is the one where I'm kind of like thinking like, damn, can he rip this like and go crazy, or is he? You know what I mean? I mean, he's gonna go crazy regardless, but
got different flows on there. Dang, yeah, that's crazy how you like that. Yeah, what is it? Like that Water for Chocolate. Yeah,
that's one of the best albums ever. I can listen to that anytime.
Yeah, we talked about that back in the day.
I can listen to that album any day.
Shoot, would you say? You said Common?
Yeah, I said Common.
And
Kendrick. I said Common, Kendrick. You know what?
I'm gonna say Common, Joey.
I say Joey Badass. Yeah, I'm thinking about Penny. But damn, can I just throw Kendrick down like that?
Over Kendrick, like
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
how the song gonna match up together?
Yeah, how the song's gonna match up. Yeah,
together. I mean, we're not talking about bar for bar on this. We're just talking about kind of like
because it's on a Premier beat though, like
Premier beat. So
Common for sure. I got to pick Common first on the Premier beat. I'm gonna stick with what I said. Common, Kendrick, Joey, then J. Cole.
Okay. I think I'll just have Common, Joey, then Kendrick, then Cole. I'll switch it around with that one.
Yeah, just switch it.
I'm gonna switch my notes too, man. I was gonna go Common, Kendrick, Cole, then Joey.
Ooh.
Joey last. Joey last. Whoa.
I had to, man.
Oh man, give my man Joey.
I had to give different perspectives.
You already know what he said. Oh yeah, Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick's for sure having a better verse than J. Cole any day. I'm sorry, I don't like mean this man can sound like that, but
dang, he gotta
like
just gotta rag on Cole like that.
I didn't know they were over a Premier beat. I never heard. I feel like I never even heard Kendrick or Cole on a Premier beat.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was something interesting.
I would have to go check that out. So,
we get to the next one. I know Darnell did this. Jay-Z Nas produced by Just Blaze. Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
This man just made the game just I love the game as much as I love the game. We know who's last.
Some Just Blaze production. But man, it's just hard to throw them in with those 3 artists.
And it's like, damn, you just why'd you have to do the game like that too, man? Like,
I made it interesting. It's just, it's not far as like the song. I mean, just something, just kind of you really think about it. It's like, oh, who's gonna have
that prime game though? He's gonna. His verse is gonna be crazy though, regardless. Like he'll hold his own for sure. Like don't get it twisted. Like even if he's holding his own.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't even know about this one as well. I still gotta think this might be over a little bit.
Jay-Z Nas the most.
Throwing in artists.
But this is over a Just Blaze beat, so I feel like we gotta be. I feel like Jay-Z's got to go first.
J Nas. Most Def the Game. Go with Nas. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z.
Yeah, we're just Blaze beat. Jay-Z is gonna be first.
Jay-Z, Nas. Put the Game. I'll put Most Def at the end.
That's what I'm having trouble thinking of. Is the Most Def on a Just Blaze beat though? That's what I'm kind of thinking of. Is like I don't know how that's gonna.
I don't know how that's gonna sound right. Is that gonna be?
I'll give mine. I'll do Nas, Jay-Z, Game the most though.
I'm gonna go.
It's basically kind of what I said.
Because it depends what type of Just Blaze beat though. Like, because I know Jay Just Blaze got those, some of those different ones too. I'm gonna go Jay-Z. I'm actually gonna you know what? I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Most Def, Nas, and then the Game. Yeah. I feel like Most Def because that's the one I'm thinking about. I feel like Most Def is actually gonna be the one that's gonna end up being like, damn, like you'll be like, oh, hold up, he might end up having the best verse. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with that. Sorry, Nas. But this is all Prime though. I'm tripping.
It's all Prime.
Hey, damn. Hey, this one, I didn't think this was gonna be as hard as it was.
I mean, it's kind of hard.
It's those three that make it difficult for me. I'm
just
you go, Caleb. You go, Caleb. Let me think about it.
Mine, man. To you.
He did his mine.
You don't have it yet?
I already did mine. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he put
Like it's too hard at too busy and thinking. He didn't even hear.
He didn't hear his verse.
I was thinking hard about this.
You think bar for bar.
I'm gonna stick with what I said. Jay-Z and Most Def, Nas in the Game. I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay. Well, we got one more left for y'all. We saved the best one for last. I know Brian was excited for this one.
Who did this?
Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino, Big Sean, and Young Thug.
What in the world?
Kanye West for the
Random stuff. What?
Hey, Chance the Rapper and Childish Gambino got some good songs, some good tracks together, like in the early days. It's fire though. Like I'm not even like I forgot what the name of the song. I think one's called like something about a white tee, and Chance the Rapper bodied it.
White tee.
I forgot what it's something to do with
what the
White tee was the Franchise Boys.
Yeah, well, no, but it was just a song that they like had together. Like it's not that's not that song. It's not a remix. Like but damn over why you gotta do Kanye West like this, man?
Man, it just seems like Kanye can cook something up that they would probably get.
This is all Prime, like you're giving them a Prime Kanye West beat.
So what?
I'm just giving them something the style that they'd probably do.
Young Thug is last for sure.
Yeah, Young Thug is for sure last.
Shit, those last.
Modern day Kanye beat.
Yeah, I can't even imagine Young Thug on a modern day Kanye. So we're just giving a modern day one.
I'm giving a modern day because these are modern day rappers, man. So I'm giving them a modern day Kanye beat.
I'm gonna say. So Big Sean, I feel like is heading to his prime because, like I said, I mean, we did the album review, and like he ended up having to me the best verse on his on that Timeless song with Lil Wayne and Benny the Butcher. So if we hear that Big Sean, especially taking shots at good music,
I'm dead.
Oh yeah, Big Sean too many kind. So yeah,
he's on good. Couldn't do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Big Sean, you've been on it like the whole time, and I don't even like remember any like you don't have like bro. There's people who only have one Kanye West beat and one song with Kanye West or just a beat by him, and we remember those tracks. Big Sean had how much, and can you even?
What the fuck was it? What fucking track was it?
What, All Your Fault?
I'm gonna say Chance the Rapper, Childish, Big Sean, and then Young Thug. I'm gonna just keep it in order like that. No, I'm gonna pick Chance. Then I'm gonna switch Big Sean and Childish Gambino. I'm gonna pick Chance the Rapper, Big Sean, Childish, then Young Thug.
That's what I was gonna say.
Put
Yeah.
Childish Chance, Big Sean, and Young Thug.
And show Young Thug some love, man. Why are we all giving him last?
Because he wouldn't sound good.
Maybe Kanye might produce a beat strictly for him.
You need some 808s in there and all that.
All right, them Good Friday releases.
Marvin Gaye.
That finally famous album.
Finally famous.
Yeah, that was his
Yeah.
early.
I picked Big Sean second. Yeah. So
You put Big Sean second on this one?
I'm going in. No, yeah, Chance the Rapper, Big Sean, then Gambino, then Young Thug.
Chance, Childish,
you know what?
Childish, Sean, Chance, and Young Thug. That's my final answer right there. Bam. Right there.
So I can't give it no bar.
He didn't give it no bars anyways, but I'm just saying, as far as the song he gonna deliver on the song.
I feel like he'll be like on a hook or something. Like he'll be doing like some background
Was the
melody.
game was this game strictly bars, or was this what would be the best track verse on the best track?
I think it's just who's gonna be the. I
don't
think
know.
it's a mix. I think it's a mix of all of it. But on a track like this, though, I feel like it's gonna be different for sure. I feel like Young Thug would be on either him or Chance the Rapper would be on the hook for sure. I think I'll just put Young Thug on the hook.
I'd put Young Thug on the hook.
Yeah, and then
I'd rather have Chance the Rapper have a verse.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like Big Sean would end up having the best verse because Big Sean's one of those hit or miss guys where you just don't know. Like he might end up giving you some. Like,
He might give you like some really good.
Actually, I'll switch that. I'll put Big Sean, Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino, Young Thug.
yeah, Sam. I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'll give Big Sean his flower.
Yeah, I'll give Big Sean the benefit of the doubt,
He
and
corny.
hopefully he delivers this time.
I feel like it ain't one of the corny tracks, man.
Yeah, and if it is, god damn.
Please. Big Sean, Childish, Chance, and Young
Hey,
Thug.
we got to do this game more often. This one was fun. I'm not gonna front. That was fun.
Throwing some artists together because we didn't know which bar for bar.
Yeah.
We don't know.
This game was a lot harder than I expected it to be. I'm not.
Yeah, as you can see on the comments, people didn't know what to think. Somebody like, oh, hold up, I think I put
Yeah,
Chance,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know,
Childish.
And maybe one day they actually might inspire one of these artists to actually make that track come together.
hey,
Yeah,
let me see this one.
Young Thug, Childish Gambino, Sean, and Chance the Rapper on the
Yeah,
cover.
when people are like making beats with some of these artists, sometimes they ask you like, "Who do y'all want to see on the beat with this?" Like, then they start throwing artist name, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, man, maybe we might work with each other." Like, you just kind of never know until you really deep down and go in there until they start hitting each other up. Like, all right, hey, let's hit each other up.
Let's get in the booth. When not these days,
or hey,
I'm
I'll
just
send
gonna
it first to you.
I'll send
Send
you
it
that
back.
verse.
Send it back, something like that.
Yeah,
You
that
never
was fun though, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much the game. Who would have the best verse? Thank you for everyone that tuned in and put their input in.
Yeah,
We got one
that
more
last,
thing for you.
that last comment.
Last comment. All right.
Yeah,
That's what we need to do. Everybody just tweet them and at them, and someone link their number out so we can text them too.
We need that. We need that for the culture, bro.
Someone drop that out. Someone drop their phone numbers. We can call them.
man, it's just
Hey,
not gonna happen.
you know what I would rather have over this though?
What?
Fat Joe and
So
another
I-
Remy Ma project.
Fat Joe album.
Fat Joe with Remy Ma, another project.
Hell no.
You must be listening to that. He brought that up.
This
Hey,
man's
Money
going all the way up. No, I would rather have a Black Hippie album. Rather have a
No.
Black Hippie album.
Yeah, we've been waiting for something like that.
Yeah, all right, J. Cole, and we know who that one is. You don't gotta be. We know J. Cole's not gonna outdo Kendrick.
Respective careers.
Respectively, though. Yeah, respectively.
That 6ix9ine.
Um,
That Teriyaki 6ix9ine must.
but personally, though, I'd rather have a Black Hippie album, bro. Like honestly, like I'm trying
collab
to
tape.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
we
hear,
looking for.
I'm trying to hear TD up and but Black Hippie though, not with anyone else, just specifically those four. All they got is a
Leave
mixtape and
TD.
then some songs. It's like, bro, I'm trying to hear an album. I'm trying to see
Trying to hear-
Absol body everyone on the track. Yeah, I said it.
Well, that's was good. That's why
Absolutely.
Dreamville So I love Dreamville, how they put together.
That's what I'm saying. If they could do it, like, come on, y'all could do
Like,
it.
what the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, y'all could do it. Come on now.
They could do it, but they like to hold their music so long. Like
I just don't think they're hungry. I don't think they're as hungry at like that no more. Like I don't think they could give you that full. You know what I mean? Like that black hippie. Like if they did this, if they did that early, because they got the mixtape. But if they were to do an album right after that, it would have been crazy. Now I think it will still be cool, but it won't be. Yeah, I don't think it would be as crazy as it would have been. I still want it though.
Yeah, man, but that's pretty much the game for y'all. We got one more thing for y'all. We've been, me and MCK been waiting for this all night, and that's Darnell's food segment. We've been waiting all like a week for this shit. No, you want to start with your food segment? What you gonna talk about today? Because we've been waiting 4 episodes for this.
They waiting for food.
Darnell be eating at all the hottest motherfucking joints on the West Coast. Hear it from us first. Come to Darnell when you need food advice. This motherfucker ain't talking about the basics, McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. He talking about the real, authentic shit. Darnell food segment.
Talking about small businesses. We're talking about, places that people ain't never heard of. Always check out their stories. People ask me, hey, how'd you find out about this? I don't know.
Hey, you shouted out last week. What was that again? What was that waffle place? Just so people remember.
Oh yeah, Rhythm and Chicken Waffles.
Oh yeah, that was the one. All right, what's the next one?
You said Roscoe's?
No, not Roscoe's. Rhythm.
I heard Chicken and Waffles. I was checking my phone. What was it?
Rhythm Chicken and Waffles.
Rhythm.
Rhythm? Where's that at?
It's in PB. Go check them out.
It ain't from San Diego. That's in San Diego.
Yeah, Pacific Beach.
Pacific Beach. Sorry for people that ain't from San Diego, but yeah, it's in Pacific Beach. It might be a long wait. A lot of people like to hit that up. Unfortunately, I got it real good. I got it under 20 minutes. Some people might get an hour, so you just never know.
Ooh.
So,
was it worth it? Was it worth that wait?
Is it worth that wait? Hey, it's Black History Month, Black-owned businesses. I'm gonna wait. Definitely gonna wait for that food. You know what I mean?
Good answer.
Go check it out now.
People need to have that mindset. I like that answer. What's the next place though? God damn it.
Before you get to your next joint, man, I just want to mention this. I saw that Popeyes is coming out with a fish sandwich. Y'all eating it or not?
A fish sandwich?
A fish sandwich? Are you for real?
A fish sandwich?
Oh, a fish sandwich. I thought you meant like a fish. Like
no.
Hell no, I'm not eating no fish sandwich.
I know that Popeyes chicken sandwich was busting, but is the fish sandwich gonna put up the same buzz?
I don't really mess with fish in general, so I'm cool off that. I'll stay with the chicken sandwich, bro. I'll stay with that spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles.
You go to McDonald's to get the fish fillet? You telling me that you've never done that?
Fish fillet? Yeah.
Hell no, I don't mess with none of that stuff. I like fish, bro, but I'm not getting no fish fillet from McDonald's.
I know people ain't gonna be busting with that new fish sandwich.
People
talk about it all the time though, but Popeyes though, I'm gonna try it once. I'll try it once just to see.
Hey, it's on my diet. Maybe if I drop a couple more pounds, I might just have a cheat day. But right now I can't none of these shits Darnell's talking about. So I gotta write these down. So when I go, by summer 22, and I got my 6-pack, I can start eating that shit. So
and Wingstop got some limited. Wingstop got some limited time flavors too right now.
What flavors they got going on? Besides,
I think it's like a hot lemon, some hot barbecue one, and then there's like some lemon pepper and garlic parmesan. I think it's like a fusion. So I'm about to try those 3 in a couple of days because
cooking over there. What the fuck?
Hey, Rick Ross is over here in the booth now, and it's not music. He's mixing up recipes.
But we can get back into the food segment. Bro. I don't know what the fuck you got. What else you got cooking up, man?
Oh yeah. With that comment though.
Hey,
that's true.
Shrimp boys, they might be all right.
Yeah, Popeyes do got the shit. Some good shrimp sandwiches.
Y'all need to go ahead and go check out Cane's. Was it Cane's Patch Kitchen in Liberty Station? Y'all need to go there and get you a pool boy.
My Raising Cane's. I was like, hell no, I'm about to walk away right now.
We're not talking about Louisiana.
Am I Raising Cane?
No, we're talking about Cane Patch Kitchen. It's in Liberty Station.
Cane Patch, like a jean
Cane
patch
Kitchen. Where is it at?
It's in Liberty Station, Point Loma. They reside at
San Diego, California.
San Diego, California. and they got pool
I
boy,
don't know, man. Everybody local, man.
some jambalaya. Yeah, they got some good food, and it's black-owned businesses because it's Black History Month. So we shouting out black-owned businesses. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
I like the sound of that though. Damn, I wish I was in San Diego right now.
yeah,
Man,
black-owned
once
businesses.
your igloo melts, man, you gonna come back out here.
Get out the, you
Fuck
know.
up the road full, dog. Shit.
Hey man, do you guys like to do all you can eat?
Oh,
Are you
You asking a fat motherfucker that?
Nah, I mean just in general. Y'all like to eat. Y'all like to eat food and like all you can eat and just cook it on the stove and then y'all just
wait,
change
that
the
place is all you
What you got? What's all you can eat? What you got for us?
place is 356 in Mission Valley. Yes, sir. All you can eat, $35. All you can eat. We got food from brisket,
$35 a person?
$35 a person.
Hey,
All
all
you
you
I'll
can
take
eat?
my ass to Verona, man. Shit.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been there once, man. I've been there once.
Well, how'd you like it though? They got
It's
all
been
the
years, man. It's been like 2017 since I was last there, man. But it was good from what I remembered, man.
I tried it recently. It's pretty good. You got all the different meats. You got brisket, you got pork belly, you got barbecue
Pork
chicken,
belly.
you got steak, you got on the sides, you got salad, you got corn, you got rice, you got all the good, man, you got some sake.
MCK is licking his chops right now. He ain't got none
Can
of
we,
that
hey,
shit.
can we end the episode? You're making me hella hungry right now.
Nothing but the basic
You know.
bullshit in Minnesota.
No, hold on, you don't get it
Tim
twisted
Hortons.
now. Hold on, don't get it twisted now, man. There's some,
Good food out there.
Tired
there's some spots out here.
He's tired of Taco Bell. He's tired of Tim Hortons. He's tired of fucking McDonald's, man. Brian,
I'm not eating none of those places.
come back to California real quick.
He's tired of
I do miss especially I know me and Darnell used to actually live on the same street. Those Mexican shops damn near every corner, man. It's like
Roberto's the
I miss
fucking
waking up and being like, damn, I want a Cali burrito real quick. Let me go take a little 10-minute walk real quick and
go put on my trousers and fucking walk over.
go put on some sweats real quick and walk out the door and give me that stuff. I can't do that here, bro. I cannot.
Yeah, it's gonna get
pit out,
snowed in, man. Yeah, it's gonna be
walk
fucking.
out. It's negative, like, bro. Hold on, look. Let me tell you the
frozen.
weather right now.
Might cook you
Guess
up
what the
in-
weather is right now. This is the last thing. Guess what the weather is right now. You said -8?
-8.
Exactly. That's literally what it is right now, bro.
I fucking know my fucking weatherman, my weatherman on the side.
-8.
You know what the worst thing about the weather like this is? I don't know if y'all ever seen like when you look at weather, but it's when it comes to when you live in places like this, there's a feels like. So you'll have the -8, then there's under it, it will say something called feels like,
It probably
which is
feels
the
like
wind.
-20.
Exactly. So it's -8, but it feels like -20s. It's like, bruh,
Oh,
damn. Bring me. It's a struggle, man.
that sounds great.
Snow, man.
It's not good, bro.
I can't even try good food out there because you can't walk outside. So it looks like
Hey,
I'm gonna be in the kitchen whooping up something. You know what I mean?
you gotta get your groceries.
Painting and shit out there still in that cold ass weather.
Oh yeah. I don't have to have a hoodie on. I think it's mandatory for like apartments and stuff to have heaters. It's like mandatory out here, or else they'll freeze the pipes. it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You inside with no hoodie, man. You good? I ain't on your bullshit, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
man. They ain't built for that.
He got the chimney going, man. He good.
The chimney and stuff.
He got the chimney going. He has hot
Hey,
cocoa
man.
on the table.
This was fun though, man.
But you got anything else, Darnell? You got anything else for the food segment? Are you good? You got all you want to shout out?
I tried vegan burgers. I mean, Burger King got like Impossible Whopper. Y'all try that?
That's
Nah,
what
stop.
Brian can get. He can get himself an impossible fucking burger.
It's
If
impossible.
you're gonna go vegan, bro, don't do all that. Stop.
Brian's
Don't go
eating
to
an
burger.
impossible burger, man. Shit.
I ain't eating no Impossible Burger, man.
Impossible Whopper.
Mission Impossible Burger.
Don't might get sick.
Yeah, man, but it looks like that's it for Darnell's food segment. We'll make sure to, bring that back in a couple weeks, because
Just me. That man's
Darnell'll be
frozen.
hitting up all the hottest
Hey,
joints
nice.
on the
There you
west side. Make sure if you got any food questions, hit up Darnell, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. And,
Darnell is a food expert. He's about to be on the Food Network with his own TV show, man. We're about to get you sponsored, bro.
I'm about to
Yeah,
get
it's gonna
this
have your
Pure
own
Rap
food
podcast
fucking
launched,
show.
matter of fact.
Check out, You know,
Hey, save
a
some
vegan.
more for the next episodes. Don't say nothing else. Save
Yeah,
more
man,
for
no
the
more,
next-
man.
Don't put out more
My
restaurants.
bad. It was a
man.
little
You done enough, man.
sneak
You
peek.
done
You've
enough.
done enough. You gotta have some content for your new show on the Food
Yeah,
Network.
say it, man. Go.
I'm about to
You better hit.
Yeah,
Oh, before we wrap this up, we have another album review coming on Wednesday. Darnell's choice this time. Last Wednesday, we just did Benny the Butcher's Burden of Proof album. So this Wednesday, Darnell's choice is Freddie Gibbs' Bandana album from 2019. So look out for that review on Wednesday. And we got our Pure Rap
We got the
podcast
shirts,
shirts now.
man. We gonna hit us up. You gonna try to buy some merch, man. We gonna get that shit started soon.
We'll start getting merch out soon. We have plenty planned out, but this is just the first round. And then after that, we're gonna mess around with getting new designs, logos, and things like that. So we can put out.
You trying to cop a tea? Trying to cop a tea? Trying to get one for your mama? Get one for your family? Trying to get
Support
one to your sixth grade teacher? Don't matter. Just hit us up and we'll get you one.
yeah, little
Sixth
brother.
grade
Might have to pay a pretty penny.
Your
But,
brothers, your older sisters, your aunties, your Grammys, your grandpas, your
that's when life is free though. You're gonna have to pay a pretty penny,
cousins.
man. This is that new designer.
Facts. Yeah, this is this is black owned. Just look at me and Darnell. They're not Kayla. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't worry. The money's coming to us.
Real quick. I'll let y'all talk.
Yeah. Hey, so this is black owned right now.
I support the movement. I may not be you, but I support the movement.
Oh no, you're that Jerry Heller. You're the Jerry Heller to my Easy E. Shut up. Get out of here. No. Darnell gonna be Ice
Darnell's
Cube.
gonna want his pay. Darnell's gonna want his cut and leave.
Darnell's gonna want his cut and leave us. Yeah, we're not gonna go out that way. So but yeah, man. Before we got off, rest in peace to Big L. Rest in peace to Vincent Jackson. Rest in peace to Nicki Minaj's father. Go check out the Judas and Messiah film on HBO Max. Check out the soundtrack, and yeah, check out this episode. Leave some comments later on. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Tweet us, comment.
Yeah, and look out for Wednesday. Look out for our album review on Wednesday. So
yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, and we'll be back on Monday for episode 5 next week. So, yeah, thank you for everyone that tunes in. Thank you to everybody that is gonna tune in. If you weren't able to catch us live, you can always watch the replay on Twitter and YouTube. You can also check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you want. You listen to your podcast. That'll be up to you probably by tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you for everybody. Thank you guys. Be safe, and looking forward to hearing you guys on Wednesday for our Freddie Gibbs album review. That'll be dope.
Yep.
So
Freddie Gibbs, yes sir, bandana.
all right, y'all. You have a good night. Unless what you want to say, Darnell? You want to say something before we go?
Now get your pinatas ready. It's a bandanas album coming soon. Be tuned. Stay tuned for that on Wednesday.
All right, y'all. Stay safe.